Hello, I'm Mayor Phil Goode, and this is your weekly update. This is a very busy week in the City of Prescott. First of all, tomorrow, August 2nd, is Election Day. If you have a mail-in ballot, you must take it to a drop box or a voting center. It's too late to mail it and have it arrive in time. For those voting in person, vote centers will be open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Election Day. You'll need to bring proper identification. There are 5 vote centers in Prescott this year, so please see the link below for more information. Tomorrow, August 2nd, is also the official National Night Out Day. Prescott Police will be visiting neighborhood block watch groups, as will I, to thank them for helping to keep the Prescott community safe. On Friday, various law enforcement agencies, including the Prescott Police and Fire Departments, held a National Night Out kickoff event on the Courthouse Plaza. There was a great turnout, and I want to thank our residents for supporting our first responders. I greatly appreciate our first responders and the great job they do. Prescott wouldn't be Prescott without them. It really does take all of us working together to keep our community as safe as possible. If you see something taking place that concerns you, be sure to let the proper authorities know. And don't be reluctant to thank them and let them know how much they're appreciated when you encounter them in public. School starts this week, so please be on alert for students in crosswalks and on sidewalks and school buses. Prescott Police want to remind you of these safety procedures for drivers. Obey school zone speed limits. You will be ticketed for speeding in these areas. If the yellow or red lights are flashing on a school bus and the stop arm is extended, all traffic must stop in both directions unless there's a raised median in the center of the roadway. Never pass a bus loading or unloading children. Please allow at least 10 feet between you and the stopped school bus. Be very alert. Children can be unpredictable. Several days last week were designated as flash flood watch days by the National Weather Service. And there were also periods when the National Weather Service issued flash flood warnings. A flash flood watch is issued when conditions are favorable for rapidly rising water to pose an immediate hazard to life and property. It does not mean that flash flooding will occur, but it is possible. A flash flood warning is issued when rapidly rising water poses an immediate hazard to life and property. The monsoonal moisture is expected to bring more rain this week. Since the ground is already saturated, flash floods may easily occur. There also may be a lot of water on the roadways. If you are registered for Code Red, you can be notified if there is an urgent situation in your area. If you're not registered for Code Red, you can sign up at the Yavapai County website. It takes just 12 inches of rushing water to move a car. If you come across a flooded roadway, turn around. You don't know how deep it is or if the roadway has been washed away. It's not safe to attempt to cross it. Just 1 inch of water in a home can cause $25,000 worth of damage. If you think your home may be in danger of flooding, there are several sand pile locations throughout the city and county where you can fill up sandbags. Not all locations are supplied with shovels, so it's best to bring your own. There's no charge for this service. During last week's council meetings, we heard from staff on the options for dilapidated and unsafe structures in the City of Prescott. With this information, we will be considering further policies and codes in the future. Please remember, we work hard in our city to remediate rather than to condemn structures, if at all possible. Prescott residents can apply for funds through our minor home repair program. This program is available to income-eligible, owner-occupied, single-family residential homes in Prescott. The link for applications is below. During the voting meeting, we also clarified the council rules of procedure policies regarding council member attendance and officially added in the call to the public to the council's rules. Council voted to fill the current council vacancy with an appointment through next November when newly elected council members are seated. That candidate can then run for the remainder of the term if they so desire, as can anyone else who wishes to be elected to a 2-year seat. The city will be accepting applications for the vacancy through August 10, 2022. The applications will be reviewed by the council in an executive session, and on August 23rd there will be a public meeting for interviews and the selection of the candidate. The new council member will then be sworn in on September 13th. As a closing thought, I've been contacted by members of the public regarding the safety of our drinking water and the testing results of the samples taken from our other wells providing drinking water in our city's system. There are only 4 laboratories available to provide these tests in our entire state. Our samples have been submitted and we'll get the results as quickly as possible. As you can expect, these labs have been overwhelmed with demand from testing from other water providers. I'm confident that our water quality will continue to meet our required safety standards as we always have. This has been your weekly update. I'm Mayor Phil Goode. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.